Las Vegas. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cardinals take over on first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. So it's the big left tap. It's tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, that was a 3rd long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Taken right around the 44. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Looking deep for Adams. This is intercepted. And the Cards are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give, it's Etienne off the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They're trying to continue that trend here this afternoon.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the option, here's Etienne. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. When we talk about defenders specifically.
I got you.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not
Your defense straight, though.
try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
My defense good too, but shit, my offense, they bullshitting right now, bro. I don't know what it is.
Deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them.
Hey, good at that call. That's a good call. That's a good call. That's a good call. That's a good ad call.
Maybe their splits a little bit.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. I gotta call a timeout. Your shit froze, wasn't it?
Another timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over.
Yeah, man, be doing that.
So they'll come on 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr going to give it to Jenkins. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Raiders had 0-1 in the year following the loss opener. And listen, they knew last week they went for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the matchup I wanted too.
They didn't come out that loss discouraged.
Throwing his car on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
On first and 10, it's ETN. And not much of a hold there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's ETN off the option. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of area, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? When you go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They have a great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
This nigga just looked at the ball.
That's done a little bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down, Murray off, and the Cardinals field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. And this one is...
I guess do what we doing, goddamn.
Remain a scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
93. 93.
He'll look to throw. And that is intercepted.
Man, that nigga, I traded for him and my running back. That nigga so live. That safety I got.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
My defense good too. My offense, I don't know what the fuck they doing right now.
Receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Why the fuck he running so slow?
3-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with driving out the line, the Cardinal offense. And partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this? Right when these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull at something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shot them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
This nigga ain't even running his right route.
And the Raiders are going to take this here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Man, I gotta put some points on the board.
47 seconds to go.
This shit unusual.
Defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the
that shit's so smart.
The final shot here before
I'll throw that hoe out of bounds.
to his left. Plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now alongside Charles Davis. Our getting gun set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Oh, so?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I might take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Which is these defenses making enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time this fall. Baker with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. If you combine last week thinking this week he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
I see I ain't gonna win like that, did we? I'm gonna win, though.
And that trend is continuing here.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. With it is Brown. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He let one slip away last last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. And he rifles one incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To throw his Carr. And he whips that one incomplete there.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Throwing now is Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And my goodness, another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Cardinals 21, Raiders nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Well, this offense on third down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That 2nd down play, that's a -4.
No question, he's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Renfro. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, it's Carr. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Carr again. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
93. 93.
One final try now for Carr. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Cardinals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the ice and I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the Porsche. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. Be all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser next to the Oscar. Applying pressure.